It is Therapy Thursday, a day where we answer your questions with the help of our friend, Dr. Brenda Lloyd Jones from the University of Oklahoma. Brenda, always good seeing you.
Great to see you, Tatum.
Let's jump right in. Our first question is from Hope. She says, I have been called out twice this week for being judgmental. Both times I was simply expressing my personal opinion. If I want to be perceived as a person who is not judgmental but does have a point of view, what can I do?
We all can be called judgmental at one time or another, depending on our interactions with others. But that behavior can lead to negativity, because here are characteristics of judgmental people. They are typically biased, they are overly critical, and they are incessantly negative. So typically you don't hear a judgmental person giving positive information. They find what is wrong. And most people don't want to be around people who can only identify flaws. So what Hope can do is to make sure that she sees the positive in a situation. Try on other people's lenses and look through them. She will find they are different probably than her own. And if she can understand that people act, they behave, they certainly think based on their own experiences, which again are different. So the heart of the matter is to make sure that you see the positive in situations, not always negative, don't always criticize, and also make sure that you can understand people's experiences and that they differ from your own.
Sometimes people are just trying to connect, and oftentimes that can be miscommunicated.
Yes.
So always good to take a step back and listen, look for something good before you insert something else, if it's asked.
Yes.
I think that's always important too.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes we want to just throw in our opinion based on our own ideas.
Yes. Okay, here's our second question. This is from Harold. He says, things are going well for me at the moment. Recently, however, I've noticed that I have been feeling sad and less sociable. Is this something to be concerned about?
It's important to understand, Tatum, that we feel all types of emotions, and sometimes we're happy and other times we're not. That is part of the cycle of emotions. And so what Harold may want to do is to confide in a trusted friend or family member, talk to them about his sadness. Also, he might benefit from physical activities, because research shows that when we move the body and we get exercise, we can also shift our mood. If push comes to shove, he wants to talk with his primary caregiver or physician, who can certainly recommend other techniques or certainly strategies by which he can pull out of that sadness. Here's the heart of the matter. We won't always feel great, but if that sadness hangs on, the duration is important, and the intensity, then there's no better time to reach out for help than then.
Absolutely. It's always great advice, Dr. Brenda Lloyd Jones. Always good seeing you.
Good to see you, Tatum.
If you have a question that you would like for us to consider for next week, send us an email to therapythursday@griffin.news.